bus stop, the charging system will be already Tata has having a joint venture with Skoda and Hitachi. Now they are planning for manufacturing of these buses in India.
You know, you're right. The kind of progress that we've seen with respect to electric buses has been phenomenal in the last couple of years. Having said that, India's adoption to electric vehicles has been primarily focused on incentives. Are you happy with A, how the adoption is progressing with respect to electric vehicles, and B, for how long can the government keep incentivizing?
They are very intelligent. They don't need to convince all the things. They understand. Now in the electric vehicle, our basic policy is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. And now I don't need to convince you to purchase electric car. Because for example, car is 30,000 rupees per month. By purchasing electric car, your average will be 3,000 to 4,000 rupees, 3,000 rupees. And there is no maintenance cost. So naturally, we don't need to market the idea. Now you are going to purchase it because that indicates how the sale of electric two-wheelers, buses, and now electric trucks are coming, electric tractors are coming. So as far as using of CNG, LNG, electric, ethanol, even methanol and the green hydrogen, I feel that everywhere there is a potential, and now this is the time that we don't need to convince. People are already selecting that, and because of that pressure now, the automobile manufacturer, they are also in the line. Those who delayed for their electric are losing market. And now they understand exactly that in the market, if they want to capture the market, they have all type of vehicle, flex engine, electric, and that is the reason that new models are coming and people are giving good support.
You had said, you're saying that you don't have to convince consumers anymore. Having said that, the targets that were set for electric vehicles by 2030 was that almost 30% of the fleet that we will see will be 30. We're still very far from there, sir.
I am very sorry. Some of the people in media, without any reason, lot of things they put up in our name.
I'm just giving you the number.
Actually, the discussion was going on.
Right.
Even the Prime Minister has given us the target that 2070, it will be a zero carbon neutral country. Solar in power basket. Now we are also working on hydropower, solar power. The way in which it is developing in the country, really a reasonably source for the power.
Right.
So my feeling is India has got the tremendous potential for solar power. Then we have got municipal waste. I believe in two theories. One is innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill, and successful practices. We name it as knowledge. That conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And second important thing is conversion of waste into wealth. I was with the chairman of Indian Oil, and I was just giving him a suggestion that you should make the bitumen, adding 15% the waste tire rubber powder in bitumen and 7% plastic. You fix up the standard, I will purchase your all bitumen. Because my interest is, as far as the ecology and environment is concerned, the cost is going to reduce, that is the benefit. But at the same time, the plastic, we can do it. So I am telling you, the conversion of waste into wealth and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future for the country. And I feel that the way in which the industry is changing, the way in which India is changing. Now I am just giving you the example when I taken charge as minister. The automobile industry's size was 7.5 lakh crores. And today, just 3 months before, we surpassed Japan. The first is USA, second is China, third is India, and fourth is Japan. And my dream as a transport minister that within 5 years, with alternative fuel and biofuel, we want to make India as #1 manufacturing hub in the world within 5 years, and that is to be the target for us. I am giving you the example. I was about to launch Mercedes in Chakan. The chairman of the Mercedes was telling me, now we have decided that we will only manufacture electric Mercedes. Now we have LNG trucks, we have CNG tractors, we have got electric, 50% of two-wheeler. Once upon a time, actually, everything is depending upon the different countries now. Now, India is in position that we can supply all semiconductor products to the world. We have got the potential to become a manufacturing hub, #1 hub in the world.
Oh, absolutely. And, that would also mean that we will have to get the likes of Teslas and BYDs into the country. What will the government really do to create a more other India? There's a lot of work that we've seen in the EV space that the local manufacturers have done. But at the same time, for them to be more competitive and be able to export more outside of India, we will need some of the other big manufacturers as well.
You just take the example of semiconductors. Once upon a time, actually, we will be competent in the world. And the most important thing with India is our cost of production is very less. Our labor cost is very less. And now, because of the scrapping policy, which already we have started, because of that, the steel, plastic, rubber, aluminium, all these precious things will be available with the throwing price. So by which we can reduce the cost of the components, automobile components, by 30 to 40%. We will be more competitive in international market with the good technology, and 100% I am confident that we will capture the world market. And our industry has got already the potential. The TVS, the Bajaj, the Hero, already 50% of their product is their two-wheeler. They have already the export for that.
Absolutely, sir. But
now I am telling you the thing that the Bajaj, just 1 month before I got about to launch Bajaj CNG scooter, motorcycle. Now for the motorcycle petrol is 1 kilometer, the cost is ₹2.25, and for CNG is ₹1. So naturally, the first time in the world they manufacture the motorcycle on CNG, 100% it is cost effective, import substitute, pollution free and indigenous.
I have to ask you, how can India support local manufacturers then a lot more without stifling the market, which is in many ways still dependent on products that are coming in from our neighbors, for example, China?
Actually, frankly speaking, every year, our import related with the automobile is now not increased. It is going to reduce. And the most important thing with the innovative technology and research, because we need to reduce the cost, but at the same time, without compromise with the quality. And quality of the product is very, very important. I feel that we are very much competent. Our growth is increased by 2 times, 3 times in automobile sector. Third thing, our quality is improved. And the fourth is the research, the new technology and innovation. Our people are doing excellent jobs. And that is the reason that world market is already to accept it. And the most important thing is, whatever they manufacture in their country, and the cost of their production and cost of production in India, there is a vast difference. The quality is same, and the cost of the product is less. That is the reason that we have a lot of positive potential in the international market and domestic market.
Right. So you also spoke about the different technology mix that India is pushing for at the moment. For example, there's CNG, there's hybrid. You spoke about flex hybrid yourself. What kind of technology mix is the government really looking to back?
First of all, I am telling you, the fossil fuel economy is so big. By taking all these things into consideration, still it is difficult to reduce our import by 25%. Because the requirement of fossil fuel in the country, in construction equipment, generator sets, it's so high. So my policy, as my minister's policy is, जिसको जो करना है करो, जो लाना है लाओ, स्काई इज द लिमिट. ये थक जाएंगे तो भी उसको कम करना बहुत कठिन है. इतने काम कर रहे हैं, इससे 1000 गुना लोग काम करेंगे. अभी आज इथेनॉल का जस्ट मुझे चेयरमैन साहब ने बताया इंडियन ऑयल के 15.6% है. अब इथेनॉल को कौन से बना रहे, ब्रोकन राइस से बना रहे, शुगर केन जूस से बना रहे, मोलाइसिस से बना रहे. तो आई फील दैट देयर इज अ ह्यूज पोटेंशियल for biofuel and alternative fuel, and hydrogen is the fuel for the future, and green hydrogen mission is our important agenda. So everywhere there is no confusion. Don't bother about anything. तुम्हारे में जितना दम है उतना काम करो तो भी कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ने वाला. Take it from me. ये इतनी बड़ी इकोनॉमी, आजकल लोग चर्चा करते हैं, ये सीएनजी भी बोल रहे हैं, फिर ये इथेनॉल भी बोल रहे हैं, अरे मिथेनॉल भी बोल रहे हैं. अरे भाई सब बोल रहे तो भी सब लोग पटक देंगे तो भी 25% कम नहीं होगा. इतना डिमांड है वो. इसलिए जिसको जो करना है करो. अल्टरनेटिव देखो, 4 बातें जरूरी है: प्रूवन टेक्नोलॉजी, इकोनॉमिक वायबिलिटी, अवेलेबिलिटी ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल, एंड मार्केटेबिलिटी ऑफ द फिनिश प्रोडक्ट.
Right.
My dream is to get hydrogen with 1 kg with $1. It is difficult, but not impossible.
But we're still far from there.
Huh?
We're still far from there.
Yes, I am confident, and I have got a track record from last 10 years. You as a journalist.
No, that I'm very.
Whatever I am telling
that
to the
I'm
people,
very well aware
100%
of.
is going to happen.
I will not dispute your
I am
track
sorry,
record as a minister.
But no
at all.
journalist can ask me any question about my declaration. I am confident that we are making hydrogen from municipal waste. In Delhi, we have used that 80 lakh ton of municipal garbage into UR2, and we are just making tunnel to this airport here from the Dwarka Express Highway. So now we can segregate the municipal waste, plastic, rubber, glass, and metal for recycling, and from organic waste using in biodigester to get methane, and from methane we get green hydrogen. Now getting hydrogen from water by using electrolyzer, we are the #1 manufacturer in the world of electrolyzer. The problem is that for 1 kg of hydrogen,
It's too expensive.
we need 50 units of power.
Yeah.
That is a problem.
It's too expensive.
Too expensive. But I am confident that we will get the, now I have just seen the technology, conversion of carbon dioxide to ethanol. So I feel that there are the Indian scientists doing excellent jobs, and they will come that we will guide not only to India, but to the whole world as far as the technology is concerned.
You did speak about buses, for example, and there's a lot of EV buses now that we see on the street. You also spoke about that we need like mass modes of transport which use greener fuel. However, we haven't seen any government push or policy push so far for decarbonizing trucking, and that's an important piece out there that needs to be addressed. How will you look to address?
Actually, frankly speaking, because I know that you and the people will not appreciate my statement.
Of course, I'll appreciate.
I'm telling you, now the electric vehicle, they don't need subsidy. When we increase the number, the cost of vehicle is going to reduce. And once upon a time, the lithium-ion batteries cost was $150 per kilowatt per hour. Now it is something $107 or $108 per kilowatt per hour. And now 5 companies are starting lithium-ion battery. I feel that within 2 years, the cost will come up to $90. And when it will come to $90, the cost of the diesel petrol vehicle and electric vehicle will be the same. But the fuel cost as compared with the electric and fossil fuel, it is to be 10 times less than the fossil fuel. So that can be.
Are we behind the subsidy era then?
I feel that it don't need subsidy. The starting time, the cost was very high, and we need to encourage the people. So best way, I convince all of you. Now today the demand is increased, volume is increased, cost is reduced. Now this is the time that you can have a good domestic market and international market. My personal feeling is now we don't need too much subsidy for that.
Like for
Already the GST in petrol diesel vehicle is 48%.
Right.
And GST on electric vehicle is only 5%. Is it not an advantage to you? It's a big advantage. Still after getting 5% GST, if someone is expecting subsidy from the government, my honest opinion is, now we don't need subsidy.
We haven't seen the FAME 3 scheme, for example, being extended.
I don't
So,
know.
are you like pointing us to
आप
a
ऐसे
certain
प्रश्न
direction?
पूछिए कि ये लोग मेरे ऊपर नाराज तो भी नहीं होंगे.
कोई नाराज नहीं होगा, sir. Are we behind the era?
FAME subsidy is a good subject, but it's not related with my ministry.
Okay. You were talking about the fact that we need to decarbonize trucking as well, sir. What is going to be the government's policy plan towards that?
Sir, we have a lot of policy departments. The mission is very clear and results are good and positive. I feel that in due course of time, by using new technology, new innovation, new research, and our economy is the largest economy. Our dream is to make Indian economy third largest in the world. Now our number is fifth. So I'm confident that the things are moving fast, things are changing, and we will achieve our goal.
Right. You know, while you're talking about that there is better absorption and better adoption for electric vehicles, there's one key subject, and I know it doesn't directly concern your ministry, but we have to talk about it as well, and that is, of course, the charging infrastructure. Of course, things have become better in the last 2 years, but it needs to improve even further. And work and move in tandem, right? If you're going to get more electric vehicles, we need better charging infrastructure.
Remember from last 6 years, the people who are very intelligent, particularly the journalist people, asking me the question, गाड़ी बंद पड़ी इलेक्ट्रिक की, बैटरी डाउन होगी तो धक्का तुम मारोगे क्या, फिर रास्ते में क्या होगा? किसी की गाड़ी बंद हुई?
अभी तो नहीं हुई.
फिर क्यों ऐसी बात करते हो?
No, all I'm saying
think positive. The things are moving fast. Technology is proven. People are happy. Pollution is zero. Cost is very less. And all the things are beneficial to you. So now it is to be people now accepted the things.
No,
so
what I want
there's
to
no
understand from you, sir, that what will be the role that private and public companies play in boosting the charging infrastructure?
Sir, when there is an opportunity, I remember one of the big manufacturing giant in automobile, he was telling me that when you are talking about the electric vehicle, we are very much confident that nothing is going to happen. So we never believe you. But the now problem is that now we are feeling that we missed the bus. Now the way in which the growth in the electric manufacturing, you just see what type of rise is there. So today I feel that it don't need any support from government. We don't need have any new good policy. Now there are opportunities are there. What I am telling to people always that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. Now the market, Indian market is huge market, domestic market, no problem. Export market is equally good, and this is the time that you have lot of opportunity. Only the thing is with the positivity, with the good quality, by reducing the cost, you have to take the advantage of the opportunity and to make your success story. And that is to be very clear indication of the market and the consumer's choice. I feel that this is up to the people. They should take the
Right.
but the most positivity, with the good quality, by reducing the cost, you have to take the advantage of the opportunity, and to make your success story, and that is to be very clear indication of the market and the consumer's choice. I feel that this is up to the people. They should take the advantage. And I want to tell you only one thing. The technology is important, finances is important.
Right.
But the most important thing, which is more important than technology and finances, is the time. Time is the important. Appropriate decision at the appropriate time. That is to be very important. And I always tell you people that the financial audit is important, but performance audit is more important than financial audit. So now everywhere the opportunities are there with a good quality, good product, with the good cost, reasonably cost. The international market is open. Everywhere opportunities are there. I feel the future of this industry is very good. People, those who want to take the advantage of it, they get.
Is that going to be the message for the industry out there?
I feel that the future is very bright. You good supply chain. Because it is depending upon the market, demand and supply. Now, once upon a time, lithium-ion battery, we are depending upon the import. Today, when people understand there is a potential, so the people are starting manufacture of lithium-ion battery. Just take the example of semiconductors. We have a lot of imports. Once upon a time, the mobile phone, manual mobile phone, the import was there.
Right.
And today, we are the exporter of the mobile phone in the whole world. So this is, the people understand, the businessmen are very intelligent. They understand किसमें कितना पैसा डालना है, कहाँ माल सप्लाई करना है, किससे रॉ मटेरियल खरीदना है, किसको बेचना है. इनके दिमाग की बराबरी आप और मैं नहीं कर सकते. बराबर समझ सकते हैं.
All right. On that note, appreciate, sir, you taking the time out and speaking with us here at the BNEF Summit. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. People understand there is a potential, so the people are starting manufacture of lithium-ion battery. Just take the example of semiconductors. We have upon a time the mobile phone, manual mobile phone, the import was there.
Right.
And today we are the businessmen are very intelligent. They understand किसमें कितना पैसा डालना है, कहाँ माल सप्लाई करना है, किससे रॉ मटेरियल खरीदना है, किसको बेचना है. इनकी पर मैं नहीं कर सकता.
Sir, you taking the time out and speaking with us.
We'll see you all back here at around 1:50.